What's going on, everybody? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future Make Money Online reviews like this one. If you are watching this, chances are you've seen or heard about the AI Institute. It's a program that says you can start making money online by building and renting out something called AI receptionists to local businesses. And the whole pitch is that you can use pre-built AI systems to answer calls, respond to customers, and basically act like a virtual front desk, and then charge those same businesses monthly for using it. They're even claiming that you can make anywhere from $10,000 to up to $15,000 a month from doing this without needing any experience, without coding, and without really understanding how AI works. But before you go out and spend time setting this up, reaching out to businesses and trying to turn this into income, I want to break down what's really inside the program, how the business itself works, and what people are saying about it online. And most importantly, guys, whether or not this is something that you can realistically rely on in 2026, or if you're looking for something that's way more scalable, more stable, and actually builds you a digital asset you own 100%, much like the business model I've been personally running for years now that still pays me every single month like clockwork, then go ahead and click on the link below to check it out. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, guys, I'm not affiliated with AI Institute in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with the business model, and what I've seen from others going through this in the space. With that being said, let's dive right in. So AI Institute is basically a beginner-focused program that teaches you how to build what they call an AI receptionist business. And the whole idea behind it is pretty simple, meaning you're creating an AI-powered chatbot or virtual assistant that can answer calls, respond to certain messages, and kind of act like a front desk for local businesses. Then instead of just selling it once, you rent it out to different business owners and charge them monthly for your service. So it's really being positioned as this recurring online income model where you stack clients and build up to something like $10,000 up to $15,000 a month from their claims. And the main product that they are selling is called the AI Receptionist Masterclass, and it's priced at only just $9. So inside AI Institute, you're basically getting a short masterclass that walks you through how to set up this whole AI receptionist business. With that being said, it is only about a few hours long, and it covers things like choosing a niche, using their different templates, and connecting everything together. So they're basically giving you access to pre-built AI receptionist templates for different industries and niches like dentists, real estate agents, roofers, and restaurants. And the whole pitch is that you just pick one, connect it to a certain business, and then just start charging monthly. Beyond that, I did notice they have a community where you can go to ask questions and really just connect with others doing the same thing, share your wins, and learn as you go, which obviously can be helpful if you're brand new. Now, when it comes to the online rep for AI Institute, it's kind of mixed, but it's also pretty quiet at the same time. You'll see a ton of positive feedback, especially from people who are excited about AI and really just like the whole idea of using automation to make money online. And also because the price is so low, it really feels like there's not much risk for people trying it out. It also sits at around 4 stars on Trustpilot, which at first looks really solid, but when you do look closer, there are very few reviews, which obviously makes it feel a little off because usually with programs like this, guys, you'll see a much wider mix of feedback once people actually go through it. But with that being said, when it comes to the program in general, there's definitely some skepticism, mostly around the income claims. Saying you can make anywhere from $10,000 up to $15,000 a month just on automation alone may sound great, but it doesn't feel very realistic for beginners. And beyond that, from what I can see, there's just a complete lack of actual social proof to really see what this program is all about behind the scenes. Now, pricing wise, this is where AI Institute kind of stands out because, like I mentioned earlier, it is only $9 to get started, and that obviously makes it really easy to try. But that's also kind of the catch here, because while the entry price is low, the actual business model they're teaching isn't free to run. Meaning if you're trying to sell AI receptionists to local businesses, you still need to find clients first, actually talk to them, pitch your service, and sometimes even pay for tools or software to keep everything running. So you got to think about putting yourself out there, cold calling, running ads, all of the like. And with that being said, all of those things are fine, but here's where things really start to break down a little bit for me. And honestly, this is the part most people don't really talk about enough. The biggest issue with this model is that it's not as plug and play as it's made to seem. Yes, they might give you templates, and they might say you don't need any experience here, but you still have to go out and sell this to real business owners. And they're definitely not giving you any in-depth training on how to do it. Another problem is that you don't really own anything unique. You're basically using overused templates that countless other people have access to, and you're also offering a service that a lot of other people are starting to offer as well. So at the end of the day in 2026, it's already becoming very oversaturated and overcompetitive fast. That's why instead of building a business around simple AI tools that can change, break, or become outdated at any time, and still having to convince businesses to pay you every month, I'd much rather prefer building something way more stable, predictable, and that's actually yours 100% at the end of the day. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you already know that I focus all of my time instead on building digital assets. And the whole idea behind this online business model is much simpler, but it's a lot more stable and it makes sense. It's all about building small websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need all over the US. So think of anything from roofing to plumbing, or in my case, fencing repair. And from there, you get those same sites ranking to the very top of Google so that anytime people search for those services in that same area, they find your site first and they call the number listed on the site. And in turn, those calls turn into real leads for local business owners. And all I have to do is partner with just one business and rent the site out to them. And in return, they're more than happy to pay me every single month for the lead flow. For example, as you guys can see here, I built this fencing repair site in Colorado Springs a few years ago. And to this day, that same site continues to bring in leads. And because of that, this same business owner is more than willing to pay me every single month like clockwork, because all of those leads turn into real jobs for him. And because you are building digital assets online, that means you can work in basically any market around the US. And because you are working in local markets, that means the competition is low and the demand for scalability is also high. That's why I also built this stucco plaster site that works the same exact way in the same city. I got it ranked to the top of Google, and once it started bringing in leads, it basically just kept making me money without me having to even touch the site, manage clients, or run ads. So the biggest difference here is 100% ownership, meaning you're not relying on someone else's templates, and you're definitely not chasing businesses to buy something from you. You're simply building a digital asset that already has demand and value, and businesses are more than happy to rent out these websites in 2026 because they still need the lead flow. All right, guys, that's it for my full review of the AI Institute platform. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe down below so you don't miss any future reviews like this one. And go ahead and drop down in the comments to let me know your thoughts on today's video. If you want to learn more about building digital assets, the same model I personally use because it's built around pure ownership and long-term income, then go ahead and check out the link in the description below where you'll find a free training that goes over the whole business model in more detail. As always, thanks for hanging with me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.